My name is Amori McNeil at Bosco Prep. I used to play at Hudson Catholic.
When did you first meet Coach McKnight?
I met him early January, late December of my going into my junior year.
And what was your first impression of him?
So my first impression, I didn't really know too much about him. So my first impression, he was cool and stuff, but I had my more of myself leaving.
So you had the mindset of leaving. Did he kind of convince you to stay a little bit once you got to know him?
Yeah, he convinced me to stay. Like we had conversation that day and then he text me and then we had a phone call and stuff and he was just on the phone with me telling me he got me and just trusted him and we go bring Hudson back.
Was there anything in specific that made you buy into that?
Just because he told me more about himself and what he do and I spoke to people that knew him and stuff, so him just showing that he there for me and the team even when he don't know us like that showed me a lot about him.
The cheer coach, she was telling us how he was very on top of you guys, even off the field, like in the classroom. Can you take us into how he was in school outside of football activities?
So in school, he didn't he made a rule oh he don't want to see no football players in the hallway. So if he see a football player in the hallway, after 2 minutes after the bell ring, it's we gotta have a lot to do in practice. So he made sure he was always on our grades, checking our grades, and just always making sure we in class doing the right things.
What were those practices like if somebody stepped out of line in school?
I remember one time somebody did that and we started practice we thought we stretched and then we get in the line to do dynamic stretches and he was like, oh nah, take your helmets off, let's go, we rolling. So I'm like, damn, that was wild.
You guys just have to roll like on the turf?
Yeah, we had to roll 100 yards. It was wild.
Wow, that's a little brutal.
Yeah.
So what would you say like made Lamar stand out? If there's anything in specific that you want to mention.
So I would say the care that he had for everybody made him stand out and his personality. He always brightened up every room that he walked in. He made everybody laugh, always made jokes, always dancing and stuff like that. So that brought up a mood.
You mentioned how, he called you during the beginning of the whole process of keeping you at Hudson for an extra year. Other than that, how accessible would you say that Coach McKnight was off the field?
Um I would say he always if we needed help getting to a college or anything he would be the one to be oh all right, I'll take you, oh I get a coach to bring you and just anything that we needed he always tried his best to help us with that.
So now I want to shift a little bit towards Coach Brad. What was your relationship like with Coach Brad?
So me and Coach Brad, we was close. We made a lot of jokes with each other, always played around, but he will always be hard on us and making sure we always doing the right thing.
Yeah, one thing we heard also is that he was a very funny guy,
Yeah.
but he was also stern. So when was it? Was there ever a time where you guys would maybe joke around with him like a little too much, and he was like all business, and he'd put like how would he put you guys in check?
So he would really I can't picture a moment like that, but he when he put us in check, he'll let us know oh all right, let's stop the joking, let's now it's time to actually get straight to business and work now.
What's the main thing that you want people to take away about Lamar McKnight's life?
So I want people to take away that he was a very caring person, always cared about anybody, no matter who you are. He actually brought a lot of people together in Hudson Catholic, and it just showed how much stuff he brought to the community of Jersey City and all around Jersey.
And what's one thing that you want people to take away about Coach Brad?
That he was like always like a funny guy. Like he would always make jokes with us, have fun. But like when we on the football field, like it's straight business. Like he gotta make sure he always on top of us and make sure we doing the right thing.
So now this question a little tough because I'm gonna limit you to one word. What's one word that you would use to describe Lamar McKnight?
I would probably say like Karen. Yeah.
It's a good adjective. And then Coach Brad, if you could only choose one word, what's one word you would use?
I would use like funny. Yeah, definitely funny.
That's great. Well, I'm glad that they had that level of impact on you, Amori. And thank you so much for coming on, dude. This means a lot. I appreciate it, dude.
All right, thank you.